Alright, session 5, bench, deadlift, stiff leg deadlift and dumbbell bench. All pretty light stuff, just continuing on the same program, same as Tuesday, 2x6, 2x5, 2x4. Should be pretty straightforward. I'm going to try and mix grip today. I don't have any chalk in the garage gym. I have been hook gripping and I have been able to hook grip heavy enough to require chalk. But this little shitty cut on my thumb, I mean I could try hook grip, but I don't know. I'm thinking I'm just going to go with mixed grip and just do mixed grip. Because beforehand I was doing wraps and mixed grip and it was working well in the gym, but it's not really working on the platform, so I need something that I can bring to the platform because I want to pull, I've got a total 900, I need to pull 330, 340, which is reasonable. I've done 320, so it's only 10 or 20 kilos. Should be reasonable anyway, but I need to train in a way where I can actually put it on the platform. I'm just not sure hook grip's it. I've given it a good run. I have been doing it, I got up to 350 last year, but I've been doing it since October, pretty much every session, and I've got better at it, but I just don't see how the hell I'm going to deadlift 330, 340 with it. It's just a bit finicky. I don't know if I'm just giving up, but I'm going to try mixed grip for a while. I know I can do that, but I'm just thinking maybe, because I'm not used to doing mixed grip, historically I've had a twist with mixed grip, but I'm just kind of getting fed up with excuses. So I'm going to do mixed grip because I know I can do it, and then hopefully that pans out. If not, we'll be back here in fucking April end of the call. I'm going to do mixed grip again because whatever. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, so bench and deadlift again this morning. Bench is okay. Shoulder on the left hand side is still creaking a bit. I felt pretty good on squat yesterday. I have been playing around with a Talon grip on that second session to try and get a bit of relief on the shoulder, but the shoulder seems to be in a pretty good space in terms of squat. It's still niggles, it's still a bit sore. It's been sore all week. Just a low amount of sore, nothing to worry about. Bench felt pretty good at the lighter weights. 120 felt really good, 130 felt pretty good, but 140 felt like it was maybe a bit on the edge. So glad that I decided to revert to the lighter program in the end. I mean, I could tell by the way that 160 was moving on Tuesday, that going up heavier. I mean, I might have been able to do it, but I just felt like I was just going to be taking a ditch for no reason. So backed off that and on to the more extensive approach that I was talking about in the last video. So far so good. I'm always pretty slow on the eccentric, but I'm trying to be a bit smoother on the press, just to try and get a movement that doesn't aggravate and just kind of something I can train. It doesn't. The weights don't need to be huge just now. I just need to get into like a training process that's progressive and feels good. So that's kind of the main aim of this block. The aim's always to get stronger, but I'm kind of spent last year kind of up and down, and my training's always been, not always, but kind of within recent years it's been like that, where I kind of fuck around with light weights for a while, hit a bit of a vein of form, get to PBs or close to PBs, something gets overloaded, and then it's like a regression, but it's quite a big regression. So I'm just trying to find use percentages so it's a bit more exact, because I was kind of using sets and reps and kind of RPEs in the last week to kind of inform what I was doing, but I'm kind of going back to just percentages. I'm still going to use RPEs to kind of guide the training, but it's more to see right this week. So for example, on week 3 of this block, top sets are going to be 85%, so it's going to be 2x2 at 85%, so that should be an RPE 7. So I know what that should feel like or what that should look like. RPE 7 based off projected maxes from the last block, and I've used the heaviest weights from the last block, and I did feel pretty shit that block. So the hope is that those are going to be representative of where I'm currently at on my worst day. I think they're probably a little bit under where I'm at in terms of squat and deadlift. I've had a few workouts that felt a bit better than what I managed on that kind of last week, but I think that last week was not great. It was the third week, so it was meant to be like an RP 8 week, and squat was probably about 8.5, and deadlift was X2 at 9 or X2 at 10. So the wheels kind of came off the bus a bit, and I kind of spoke a bit around the assistance work in the last video, and I think that had a hand in the ultimate jettison of that training block, because I was trying to push it too hard. And speaking on the assistance, oh, by the way, I've decided just to go mixed grip because I know I can grip it. So I'm just going to give it a chance, 2 sessions a week, plenty of sets, just see where it goes. Because I've been using wraps and mixed grip and a mixture thereof for ages, since probably 2015, 2016. So bringing it back in full time and see how it goes. My assistance on deadlift day is stiff leg deadlift from a deficit. I was trying to tempo this a little bit more as well. I think I'll probably tempo it a bit more next week on the concentric, just to try to use it as a bit more of a contrasted load. And then on dumbbell press, I'm keeping this light, so 30 kilos this week. I might go up to 32 kilos next week. But I was kind of stuffing around with it on the second set, and you can see I'm starting to do it here, where I just tempoed the press, and holy fuck, was it hard. And I've just come off a set, and my shoulder feels really good afterwards. So there's protocol for like knee tendinopathy called heavy slow resistance training, and it's basically just doing knee flexion extension with heavy and slow training, and it helps to stimulate collagen fiber growth. So I'm hoping something similar for bench press will help. So that's now going to be in the stakes. I'm dumbbell press twice a week anyway, so I'm optimistic that's going to give me some return on that. And if that ends up helping me to condition my shoulder, it means I can get rid of some training junk out of my assistance, which I've not really felt to be that effective. Anyway, that's the popo. Thanks very much for watching. I'll check you in the next one.